Okay, let's unbox Tapo C225. Before that, let me show you a few features that it supports, like person detection, pet detection, baby cry detection, activity zones, customizable block zones, discrete night vision. Trust me guys, Tapo cameras night vision is next level, fantastic. Now physical privacy mode, customizable smart tracking, all that stuff. So it also seems to be compatible with the 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi 6. So let's go ahead and unbox this. Okay, adapter and the mounting bracket and the screws, and of course the actual camera. I do own 3 of the Tapo cameras and other Tapo devices such as the Tapo water sensor and all that stuff. So I have been already using their products, and trust me when I tell you, this brand is one of the best brands that produce quality products. And of course, one special mention is that their app. Wow, such a smooth, fantastic, flawless app. Trust me, so I never seen such a smooth application so far. So this is fantastic. Right, now let me go ahead and power on this first. Okay, now let me go ahead and open the Tapo app. If it is not there on your mobile, just go ahead and download it from Play Store or App Store. And as you can see, I do have a few of their devices. So I'm gonna okay. So this is a okay, so I'm just waiting for it to do a thing. So just basically checks all the checks if it pans. I don't know why it does. I think just checking is just ensuring that the motor is working. I don't know. I'm just guessing, but okay. Now I think it's ready for pairing. I'll just go to my app. I'm gonna tap add a device, and this is an indoor camera, Tapo C225. Where is 225? 225, right? Yes. Okay, and video X. So choose the correct device version and device version on the service. So I think this is the V2.X. So I'll go with that. Okay, it's already blue and red. Now ensure your phone is connected to the same Wi-Fi network that you're trying to connect the camera. Okay, so since I already have my previous devices connected to the Wi-Fi.
Connecting to Wi-Fi.
Okay, thank you. So just hold the
Wi-Fi connected.
Okay. Okay. So by default it takes the model name. If you want to change it, you can change it. I'll tap next, and this is my living room camera, and I can choose an icon. Yeah. Sounds good. Okay. So it's asking you to, if you're interested in their cloud services. Of course, I'm not interested right now. I'm going to use my SD card. So it recommends to use a class 10 microSD card or higher with storage from 8 GB to 512 gigs. So this camera can support up to 512 gigabytes of SD card, right? So after installing the SD card, confirm the camera view and the related features like activity zone. So let's go ahead and install the SD card first. Okay, and to install the SD card, you just need to move this a little bit up and insert the card. So by the way, I'm using a Samsung Evo 128 gigs of, come on, Focus. Yeah, 128 Evo, 120 gigs. So I'm using Samsung 128 gigs Evo Plus, I think. Yeah, Evo Plus. So the reason I'm very specific about the cards that I have to do it the other way around is because I don't recommend using SanDisk SD cards. They always had trouble with one of the other devices. So I don't. So once you enter the SD card,
the SD card is not formatted. Please format it according to the app guidelines.
Sure. So I'll go ahead and I'll update the time, and here you can see your camera. Just go ahead. So new micro SD card identified. Yes, I'll go ahead and initialize, and the moment you initialize, it'll format the card. Okay, so just go to the home screen. Yes, as you can see, okay, it's formatting. I'll just keep it here. I'll let the formatting complete. Okay, now the next thing that you should do is you go to the settings, storage and recording, and the micro SD card. Ensure the loop recording is enabled so that once the SD card is completely filled up, it'll overwrite the previous data. So it's an important thing to keep in mind. And then you go to the recording schedule. So here you have to select all these boxes. So this is basically gives you an option to schedule your recordings, right? And right now it's selected for detection recording, which I don't want. I want this to record continuously, so I'm gonna select edit and continuous recording, and I'm gonna check mark all the boxes, right, and I'll save it. Okay, now you can see when it detects a motion, it automatically gives you the notification. If you don't want the notification, you can just go ahead and disable them from the settings. Now let me go ahead and disable the settings, because since that I use this camera mostly in the living room, I don't want every time my kid keeps running, I don't want a notification every time my kid keeps running from the bedroom to the living room and all that stuff, right? So first thing, I'll go ahead and disable the notifications. And where is the notifications? Yes, so I'll disable the notifications, but however you still have an option. You have multiple options in here, right? You can choose the type of activity, motion detection, person detection, pet detection, vehicle, line crossing. Oh my goodness, cat and meows detection. What? That's fantastic. Okay, so it's up to you. I don't want all these kind of detection, so I'll just leave the motion detection and person detection. I think that should be fine, right? I don't even want motion detection, just need a person detection. Okay, so that this helps me. The reason why I'm going only with the person detection is that in case of something happens, and it helps me because when you select the detection, any kind of detection, it creates a marker when you go to the feed, and it will be helpful for you, and it really helps to pull back that file easily and go to that specific marker and check what's happened, right? So that's the reason I selected only the person detection. And yes, so the next thing that you should check is if there is a firmware update. So yes, there is a firmware update available, and I'll go ahead and update this. Ensure the camera is powered on during the firmware updation. It's very, very important that you do not shut down your camera. This might take some time, and while it's updating the firmware, as you can see, the camera is doing something. Looks like it's rebooting. Okay, I think rebooting is completed. Okay, it's taking quite some time. I don't know if this usually takes this long. Oh yeah, it's done now. Okay, cool. Now And there is an option for you to enable the alarm. You can also customize it. You can just go to the alarm type and you can choose either sound or light or both. It's up to you. And also the other option that I really like about us, there is a lot of customization options, especially when it comes to the notifications. And also you can just go ahead and change the night vision distance, whether you'd like the night vision to be more focused on far objects or the near options. And also you can just change the video quality. I'll always set it to 2K, and always select the highest frame rate, that is the 30 fps, which is available. That's the max that is available on this specific camera. And also you have something called as a privacy zone. What a privacy zone does is that you select a specific area within the frame, and anything within the specific area will be completely blacked out, so nothing gets recorded in this. So the other option is HDR, and again check the HDR option. If you really think, just go ahead and enable it, or I'll just leave it. Okay. And there is another option where you can display a customized text on your footage. I'm not going to use that. So in my opinion, this camera is one of the best in the segment. Of course, it has its own cons, such as the video quality could be improved, but it is a bit more contrasty, and it is much clearer than the previous model. Overall, I think this is one of the best cameras that you can buy, especially in this price segment. Given the price point, I think this is one of the best cameras, and you can just go out and buy it without any hesitation. It's been more than 1 year since I started using this camera, and I have no single glitch with this one, neither the app nor the camera. So this is a great option. And if you have any questions, queries, please do let me know down in the comment section. I'd be happy to answer them. See you in another video.